Today we are going to be making Vicky's fruit pizza, and I've never made a fruit pizza before, so I'm really excited for this one. Thank you to Vicky Witchar from Kenora for sending in this recipe. So you want to first set your oven to 350 degrees, which I have done. And with this recipe, of course, you're going to make it in two parts, your crust first, and then you'll get to the toppings. So first off, we're going to make the crust. So the ingredients that you need for your crust is 1 cup of margarine. That's what the recipe calls for. I always use butter, just the way I am and was raised, so here's my 1 cup of butter. Then you have 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar and 1 egg. You will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of fine coconut, 1 1/2 cups of rolled oats. And then you have your 1 cup of flour, your 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and your 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So the first step for the crust is to beat together your butter, your brown sugar, and your egg. So now I have all my ingredients mixed together for the crust. Next, you want to take a greased 13-inch pizza pan and basically take your mixed up ingredients, pat them down on the pan to make your crust. All right, I think I've got my crust ready. Now you bake it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. All right, our crust is done. It's been in there. I left it in for the full 20 minutes. Oh, if I can get it out. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Well, it looks pretty good. Next, you want to mix together a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 package of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces, which is 1 cup. I found that out a couple of years ago. And as well, 1/2 a large container of Cool Whip. So I've already done all of that. And now you take this and you spread it on top of your crust. So we have our cream cheese sugar mixture on top of the crust now. Next step is you're going to take your fruit and place it in a pretty pattern on top of the pizza. Decorate it. Now Vicky in the recipe didn't specify how much fruit you need, but she did say you can use whatever fruit you like. So I've picked strawberries, kiwis, we've got blackberries, peaches, blueberries, and bananas. And thank you to Kelsey, our production assistant, for cutting up all of the fruit. So next we need to make the glaze. So you need to take a pot, and I'm putting it on medium heat. All Vicky says is basically to cook this until it's bubbling, and then spread it on top of the pizza. So I'm going to put it on medium heat, and then in that pot we are going to put our 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of water. We have 1/2 cup of orange juice, and 2 1/2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and a dash of salt. Dashes of salt always make me nervous. I never know how much. Not that much. Something like that. And then you stir until it's bubbly, and then it will become a glaze, hopefully, and we will put it on the pizza. All right, so we have our pizza all done. I think it's very pretty. And here's the glaze. I stirred this occasionally for about 5 to 7 minutes, and it's thickened up. And now I have to drizzle this over top of the pizza. So here we go. So now I have the glaze spread over top of my fruit pizza. In the recipe that Vicky sent me, she didn't state how long it's supposed to cool, but I'm assuming it's supposed to chill. So we looked it up online, and yes, according to what we found, you're supposed to let it chill for 2 hours before serving. So it's going to go in the fridge, and we'll get to try it later. I hope you enjoy this, and thanks again to Vicky Witchar from Kenora for the fabulous recipe. Thanks for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Tune in every Friday for a GX94 Christmas goodies baking video. Now you can get this recipe on my blog. Plus, I'm always interested to see what you're making this time of the year. So send me a recipe by emailing me, by Facebooking me, snail mail. Any of those options are perfect. You can even drop it off at GX94. Plus, you can see what's new with GX94 by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and our new GX94 app. All of these links are below. We make it easy for you. And you can subscribe to our YouTube page by clicking right here.